Before the bills were blocked in the Senate, I spoke to one of the bill's co-sponsors. Joining us now is Senator Mike Braun, Republican from Indiana and co-sponsor of the Pain-Capable Unborn Child Protection Act. Senator, welcome back to the show. So why hold these votes now?
Well, first of all, it probably would have occurred during the Right to Life week, which was kind of interrupted by impeachment. So both of these votes, to me, are critical because we need to get people on record where they stand. And the biggest reason is I actually am seeing the tide turning. When I look at the Born Alive bill that never made it to the floor in 15 and 17, only garnered votes in the mid-30s, or co-sponsors. Here, we're going to get a floor vote like we did, about a year ago. I'm glad to see that we're keeping it there. On the Born Alive bill, we are now at roughly 56 senators. And when it comes to the Pain-Capable bill, we're at 49, all Republicans. That is a big movement from where things were just a year or two ago. So we need to keep it out there. I'm also hoping that the courts get involved in a way that starts testing some of these cases to bolster moving things towards more appreciation for the sanctity of life. And millennials, the younger generation, even though I think they've got a lot of areas where they need to be, room for improvement, here I see them embracing the right to life issue as well. A lot of things working well in the right direction.
Well, abortion advocates say that your measure is unconstitutional. How would you respond to them?
I think that's going to be the argument they normally will use, and I think we keep pushing in the ways we can, especially on stuff that has a very, very difficult argument to make against it, unless you use a broad one like that I don't think is going to hold water. If it is, let's pass it and let the courts weigh in. And I'm hoping, as I've seen a little bit, where the courts are being a little more aggressive on something they ought to be aggressive with, because we've got so far to go from Roe versus Wade to where we are now to start turning it the other way.
Well, Senator, are there any signs that Democrats are open to supporting any pro-life bills?
Well, there were 3 Democrats when we were on the procedural vote on the Born Alive bill, and I think that was Manchin, Doug Jones, and Casey from Pennsylvania. So that is something to note, and we are so close to the 60 votes. We need 4 more Democrats in states that have a strong right to life presence, and that's why I think it's important for citizens in those states where the Democrats need to listen. We need 4 more of them to get to 60 on that bill. And when you've got a Born Alive bill that's got all the merits that it brings, and we can't muster 60 votes, that tells you how tough the work is ahead of us. But we need to keep pushing.
Well, Senator Braun, thank you so much. Look forward to talking to you again.
You're welcome.